Right, hi everyone. So today I'm going to give you some insight into my daily pages from the Hobonichi Cousin. And so we're just going to start here. This was the first day of January and I just wrote a couple of my New Year's goals. I didn't actually flesh this out or create any tactics. But I do have my goals here sort of as a reminder. I was using this page kind of like a meal prep grocery list. You'll notice throughout the planner that my Sundays and Saturdays are typically like a free-for-all when it comes to what the spread looks like. So you'll see maybe some notes from another day or something like this. And so in here you can see that like my schedule goes here, and I write my notes here, my priorities on the top, and my tasks here. And so you can see even where I go back and like annotate some of my notes with this gray highlighter. And so again, like this is like a Saturday spread. It had one of the appointments here, but just some random notes here, some things from the previous week I needed to remember, some more meal planning, and another grocery list. Sometimes I do write things on sticky notes just so that it pops out and I remember as I'm like going back to the week before to look at what I was planning. And then you'll see this red ink right here. This is just like an important fact. So a meeting was canceled, so I need to remember something about that canceled meeting. And you can kind of see the red pin sort of throughout. These little white tabs aren't anything, just sensitive information. One thing I want to point out is that every page does not have to be full. This is a Monday spread and there wasn't really much to it. This was, I believe this Monday was MLK Day, and it really was just filled with some appointments for my pregnancy. I'm 7 months pregnant. And then really I just hung out with my husband all day. So my planner reflects that, and blank space is okay. And then you can see we got right back to the work here. So again, task on the side, most important to-dos on top, and then my notes throughout the day. I love to take a sticky note, and you can see this here. I love to take a sticky note during a meeting, and I will sort of write out all of the tasks that I have to complete based on that meeting, and then I transfer them to my weekly spreads or just straight into the day where they have to get done. And so let me see if I have a weekly spread that is, yeah, so like these are my weekly spreads and sort of how I track everything that's happening there. And then we get back into the daily spread, and again, just some red notes for important things I need to remember, and then some annotations for things for the following week that I need to remember. And again, sticky note for some of these meeting action items. Here's actually an example on a Saturday spread where I have a meeting here that says 125, and so I will know to reference this page 122 when I get to 125. So it's highlighted green here, so I know the meeting, and it's the same color here. Yeah, so again, some meeting actions. These different highlighter colors just represent the type of meeting that I'm engaging in that day. Again, another Sunday that's like kind of blank, but that's okay. That means it was an easy day and my planner reflects that. So now we're moving into February. I haven't fully figured out what I want to do with these pages. I see people use like printout dashboards and things like that. Haven't figured it out. I don't mind it being blank. Again, blank space is okay. One thing you'll notice throughout the planner are these little red circles. So if I don't have a sticky note available and I'm taking notes and I just want to remember, hey, this needs to be transferred to another day, I'll just circle the dot so I know to make sure to transfer it somewhere in my calendar so that it can get done. So here's a Sunday spread that just turned into sort of a free-for-all. This particular spread is some to-dos that I need to get done to prepare for baby number 2's arrival, and then some things I needed to add to my registry. So I've added most of those things and it's good to go. And I did have a little tab here to reference it, but I finished the registry, so I took it off. Again, back into some of these dailies throughout the week. You can see on this Sunday page here that I was actually planning. So like planning for what I wanted a certain spreadsheet to look like and what I wanted each description to be. So I also use it sort of for that. And again, I know on the date that I plan this, I say 2/13. That's where you can find those notes. Excuse my dog. More planning happening here. What do I want a spreadsheet to look like? It did not actually turn out this way, but I have my notes here. I also had some brain dumping for some onboarding logistics I needed to consider for hiring. Here I have to do some social media posts for work, and so I just kind of track what I'm going to be posting for each of those days here. And I didn't fill out the whole page, so I started a new notes section for something else that I'm also working on, and then I just reference it throughout. Yeah, so that is pretty much it for January and February. I'm already getting into March. This is today, so obviously it's not complete, but I'll be sure to do sort of a quarterly flip through so you can see the yearly index and the monthly and weekly spreads as well. So thank you for joining. Bye.